The sixth match from Noah's N1 tournament, and this was on August 9th, 2024 at Kraken Hall, was a very good match. Now, I sound like a broken record. I love Noah matches. If there's a Noah match I don't absolutely love, it's a rare thing. And I'll be honest, when it happens, it's just not going to be often. But El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Ulka Sasaki was excellent. Big, strong, flying lucha guy versus a smaller former UFC fighter. Big guy versus smaller guy dynamics here done very well. Wagner Jr. tossed Sasaki around at will for the most part. Sasaki did a few top rope moves that I'm not used to seeing from him, I suspect, in an effort to keep up or maybe surprise the luchador. One time in this match, Wagner got in trouble when he does that little move where he gets his opponent in the corner, walks out of the corner, turns his back on his opponent, sort of psychs himself up, and then personally turns his head around toward his opponent. Just sort of a gimmick kind of thing where people look forward to doing it. And when he did it, Sasaki took his back and almost choked him out and won the match. He didn't. Wagner got out of it, but I loved how Mark Pickering and Stu Fulton pointed that out. You don't turn your back on an MMA guy like Sasaki. And to his credit, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. never turned his back on Sasaki the rest of the match. It's little things like that that mean the world to me in wrestling. Where stupidity is countered, it doesn't work, and the wrestler learns his lesson. That is called psychology. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look, psychology in wrestling is when you try to make wrestling make sense, when you try to fit it into a legitimate fighting mold. Can you do that 100% of the time in wrestling? No, not really, because there are some over-the-top things in wrestling. But I'm telling you what, the psychology of Noah matches, you're not going to see that much. You are not going to see over-the-top, dopey, silly things for the most part. Maybe occasionally in a junior match. Maybe occasionally in like some stipulation match, like a hardcore match or something. But in these everyday, normal one-on-one matches, you are not going to see hokiness in Pro Wrestling Noah, and God bless them for it. It's what my wrestling heart needs. It what makes the blood flow through my veins for a professional wrestling lover. And I love this stuff. And I've been away from Noah for about 6 months trying to get into the WWE since Triple H took over. And I learned my lesson. I got slapped in the face. I'm back with Noah watching matches like El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., the former GHC national champion, the former GHC heavyweight champion, and Ulka Sasaki, the current GHC national champion. And it's somewhat of a styles clash, but it was beautifully done. They gelled terrifically, and Dr. Wagner Jr. overcomes in the end, defeating the very difficult to defeat the Ulka Sasaki, the hottest rookie, one of the hottest rookies in all of wrestling, the absolute hottest rookie in pro wrestling. No, I think Pickering and Fulton said on commentary that Sasaki's only had 11 single matches. And he's the national champion. He is a national treasure is what he is. He's incredible. So for Dr. Wagner Jr. to lose his first match against Alpha Wolf, shocker, come back and beat an excellent tactician like Ulka Sasaki. Man, this is what wrestling done right is. Loved it. If you don't love this, I don't know what to tell you. Go watch that other crap.